Okay. Oh my gosh. Now this is day 9. As you can tell, I'm in the last stages of the cold now. It's moved into the chest entirely. Getting rid of the excess phlegm and then we'll be done. So, and I'm sticking to my schedule and everything's fine except for, you know, that first initial sleep I had to do. Um, okay, so in day 9, we had yeah, the after the sleep phase immediately after I took the two. And there was a day in between when I mean a sleep phase in between where I didn't take any sleep, but in that following sleep phase, there was a fever. That's when I went into a fever mode, and I woke up with a fever. And at that point, I took another, 4.5 hours. Of course, yeah. So it's 4.5 hours of sleep uh, to cover myself during the fever period, and so highly. That was early in day 9, so it's highly unfortunate and everything, but that's what you have to do. And I'm not giving up the schedule, but at the same time, I just had to take that last bit of sleep to cover myself. And now, I'm feeling pretty good. The fever's way down, and it's pretty much just this chest cold now. And so, other than that, there was nothing eventful to notice. And I just, with so much sleep, having taken as much sleep as I did, there's no real way to gauge how I feel versus, what day it is or anything. This is sort of like a neutral time, an intermediary time where it's just really hard to really determine, how things are really going and whatnot. But, I tried to keep the schedule the best I could, and I've kept it, the best I could. And that's pretty much where we're at for day 9. So now we enter into day 10. I'm in day 10. And so far nothing to note as of yet. But this cold is going to be over here soon. And we'll start to see where we're at. But, I mean, overall, I'm in much better shape than I was in the first attempt. This cold, however, really got in the way, because by now I would be experiencing some of that euphoria that other people have talked about, and that I have talked about also. But because of this cold, I had to seriously derail my progress. Plus, the cold itself would be interfering with any symptoms, and whatever. But even though we've had the cold, I'm in much better shape than I was than the first attempt, because psychologically I have a super edge, because I know how to shut off the boogeyman. See, at will, anytime I want. I can go for a walk any hour of the day or night, anytime that I feel like it. And it's nice to breathe if it's nighttime, breathe the nice fresh air. If it's daytime, it's nice to go out in the wonderful blue sky and everything. Granted, when it does start to snow, I suppose that would, I happen to like going out in the severe cold, actually. And the cold will, of course, help my goal of banishing the boogeyman. The freezing air will definitely do that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But if I'm successful, I might just beat the snow here. I mean, I should, if everything goes properly, I should be ahead of the snow with my adaptation. So that'll be good. And just waiting for things to clear up on it. I feel so good, right now. But the problem is, I got I had so much sleep, so it's always a false positive when you have extra sleep. You can see it in other people's videos, even. They go, "Oh, I overslept, 5 hours," and then and but I'm doing great, you know. And I do the same thing. You can see it in my videos and other people's videos too. After you get that extra sleep, you always feel a little bit better, you know, and you can see it. You can see it in the videos. But anyway, I'm much better off. I mean, I am much better off, and just waiting for this time to go by. A bit of a delay. Will be delayed a bit because of this cold, which is a bummer. So I'll keep you updated now that we're in day 10. I'll let you know if anything special happens, and I'll give you a summary here for day 10 as we go. Uh-oh, let me think here. Wait a minute. I've actually forgotten what phase this is. Oh gosh, I can't even believe I'm taking time to do this. 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Day 10. Okay, so talk to you then. Bye.